Hello children, today's class was Standard 5 English Unit 2 The Strength in His Weakness. In this topic, what do you understand children? The strength in his weakness. When you feel weak, the strength what you are having will come in your life, will achieve many things. This is what this topic tells about, and now we are going to read a small story about a small little boy named Akilan, and he was interested in many games, and one of the game was judo. The picture will make you to understand. That's why I given this picture to you. So what happens to him, how he achieved his strength and how he achieved in his game. This is what we are going to see in this lesson children. Now let us go to the lesson children. Akilan was an active and energetic boy. So Akilan was a very strong and energetic boy. He likes sports as much as studies. So he likes sports as well as studies. Both he likes a lot. Both were travelled equally to him. They were like his eyes. So he treated both studies and games together like his eyes. He cannot stay without one eye, right? So he treated it equally. How could he choose one over the other? So he should choose any one thing in his life. He cannot choose both the thing, right? He had a passion for sports, but whatever Akilan was very good in studies, he had passion. He was very interested in sports. He was having a passion, very interest in sports. So he spent most of his evening in the playground. So he spent most of his time in the playground. He also remembered his father's words, learn well, live well. So he always think about his father's words. He always think what his father will tell him. Learn well and live well. So his parents are much interested in his studies, and Akilan was much more had passion in playing games. So Akilan used to spend morning on studies. So Akilan used to put a timetable, like morning he used to study and evening he used to go for the playground to play with all his favorite games. His physical education teacher was his inspiration. So whenever he sees his physical education teacher, who's physical education teacher? The PT teacher. When he sees his PT teacher, he gets inspiration to learn more about the games. The teacher was good at judo. So the teacher was very special at judo. Even when we have ECA, the karate master will come and teach. No, you all seen. Same way, judo is also one of the game like karate only. But what the opponent team will be defeated by different types of angle of different steps, and they put the opponent party in the ground. This is what judo game. So he was very much interested in that game. His passion for learning judo grew every day. So he wanted to learn the judo game every day. He was afraid that his interest in judo could upset his parents. So whenever he want to show interest on judo game, he also was afraid about his parents, because where the parents going to know about his interest in judo game, because his parents were very interested on his studies only. So let us see what happened to Akilan. Finally, one day, Akilan told his parents about his passion for judo and also showed the medals he won in sports. So finally, he made up his mind and he went to his parents and told that he had a passion for judo game and he shown all his medals he won in sports. His parents were astonished, shocked. His parents astonishment, shocked. The parents were astonished, shocked on seeing the medals and certificates that he won in school. So Akilan parents were shocked to see all the medals and certificates that he won in school. After a few months, in an accident, Akilan lost his left hand. So what happens after few months? When Akilan was traveling, he lost his left hand in an accident. That day onwards, he did not go out of his house often. So what happened? Akilan became weak in mind, not in body or strength. Body, he was weak in his mind. He doesn't want to go out, step out. He was inside the house always. He used to sit in a corner. His parents were keen to fulfill their son's passion. So always he used to sit in a corner and keep on thinking. The parents were keen. They were looking at his son and his passion, how much passion he had for the judo game. They were very keen to make Akilan to achieve in his passion. This father showed an advertisement of a judo school that he came across in newspaper. So what happened? The Akilan father, as he is reading the newspaper, he comes across an advertisement of a judo school. So what he says? He comes and tells his son, shows the newspaper to his son. We'll see what happened. Akilan saw the advertisement and his passion for judo eagerized him. So what happened? Akilan was very much interested in his passion of learning judo. When he seen the advertisement, he was very eager to go learn in that school. He asked his father if he could join the school. His father, with tears of joy, got him admitted in judo school. So immediately he asked his father, can I go and join in that school? So father was very happy and with joy tears, his father, Akilan father, go and admit him in school, judo school. His master was the best judo teacher in the town. His master trained him the basic before teaching the advanced skill. So the judo master was the best teacher in the town. That master taught him the basic skill, how to move, how to push the person down, how to tackle the person. These things and all the master taught Akilan before going to the advanced skill. Everyone wondered how a boy with one arm could master judo. So everybody wondered with one hand, because he already lost his left hand. So everybody wondered how can he could manage with one hand and he can become a master in judo. Akilan learnt and practiced continuously for 2 years. So Akilan started learning every day continuously for 2 years. He practiced only a single stroke for 2 years. How many years he practiced? For 2 years only a single stroke. One stroke only he practiced. Akilan was surprised and annoyed as his master taught him only one stroke. But soon he mastered the stroke. But what happened? Akilan was surprised and even shocked to see that master is only teaching him only one type of stroke where he can defeat the opponent party. But he learned that stroke very soon and he became a master in that stroke. So we'll see what happened later. No one could excel him in that stroke. So nobody can defeat him in that stroke. So he was very excellent in doing that stroke. To everyone's surprise, Akilan was picked by the master for national judo competition. So everybody was surprised to hear that Akilan was picked up. He was in the competition, in national judo competition. So Akilan master picked Akilan and put him in the competition, national judo competition. Everyone ridiculed Aquilan and his master. So everybody started teasing Master and Aquilan, as they were not sure how a boy with one hand could win a national competition. So everybody was teasing, and how can a one hand boy can win a competition, that to national level competition? Nobody can win. How can a one hand boy can win this competition? To everyone's surprise, Aquilan easily defeated all his 6 contenders with a single stroke. So what happened? With everybody's surprise, Aquilan used only that stroke and started defeating the opposite person, and he won 6 rounds in that. Aquilan reached the finals. At last, Aquilan reached the finals. We'll see what happened later. Aquilan's heart was beating fast, and he could not believe that he was in the finals. The final match began, and it had a total of 6 rounds. So he won around six rounds and he went to the finals, but he was little bit scared. His heart was beating fast, but he was not able to believe himself that he won the 6th round and he went to the finals. The final match began, and it had total 6 rounds. So final match also had 6 rounds. The opponent was very strong and defeated. So opponent party was very strong and defeated. He was defeating Aquilan very strongly. Aquilan easily in the first 2 rounds. The referee bellew is whistled. So 2 times Aquilan won the round. The referee blew his whistles. Then Aquilan master rushed to him and said, so he was not able to achieve 2 rounds. So the referee blew the whistles. Then Aquilan master rushed to Aquilan and said, believe yourself. So what Aquilan master tells Aquilan? Believe that you can do. Believe yourself. The key to success is to focus on your strength and not your weakness. So the master tells Aquilan, believe yourself and don't give up yourself. Focus on your strength and not in your weakness. So we'll see what happened. Aquilan felt some new energy rushing through him. He did not want to choose his match. Aquilan understood the hidden edge his master gave him. He had to focus on the single stroke and not on the strength of the opponent. So what happened? When Aquilan master rushed towards him and said, believe yourself and not your weakness. So he understood the hidden words. He should focus on the one stroke where his master taught him, and he should win the game, not the strength of the opponent party. Bum, bum, bum. 4 strokes and 4 knockout. Aquilan had won the finals. He was the champion. So what happens? At last, Aquilan won the finals and he became a champion. 4 knockouts he gave and he won the championship. Next. Aquilan thanked his master for training him and for believing in him. Soon Aquilan's curiosity took over and he asked, how did I win the competition with a single stroke? His master told him, my dear, you learned the most difficult stroke in judo that very few can master. So what happened? Aquilan won the finals, but it took him back. He wanted to know how he won with one hand with one single stroke. So he wanted to know what happened. So he asking his master, how could I can win this match with one single stroke? So his master tells him that you have learned the most difficult stroke. So that's why you have won this match, that nobody can do it. Very few only can do a master in it. So you have done a master in that single stroke. If your opponent want to beat you, they could hold your left hand, and this is the secret behind your victory. So you think you don't have your left hand. If your opposite person wanted to defeat you, they have to hold your left hand, but you don't have a left hand. This is your secret in your victory. From this lesson, what do you understand, children? We should never give up. Whatever the weakness, whatever we feel, a health condition or whatever comes out, whatever the problems is coming, you just go through with it, and your motive is to achieve in your whatever the passion you have. You have to concentrate on whatever the passion you have. Like Akilan. See, Akilan lost his one hand and he never gave up his passion. He wanted to achieve in the passion. At last, he won the finals in national competition. This is what this lesson is about, children. I think you can go through with this lesson in page number 98 to 100. From page number 98 to 100, you can go through with this lesson. It is a very, very good story, a moral story given up for the children. So go through with this lesson, children. Once it will be very clear for you, and the pictures and the explanation also will be very clear for you to understand the strength in his weakness. And later I will send you the PDF. Please copy the PDF notes in your term 2 classwork and study for your unit test. Thank you, children.